And we are joined by Coach Josh Heupel from UCF. The Knights are 3-0. They were in action this past Saturday against Stanford, and UCF won the game 45-27. UCF is on the road this week. They'll be playing Saturday at Pitt. The game will be at 3:30 p.m. and will be televised on ABC. Coach, thank you for joining us on the call this afternoon. If you just give us your thoughts on the win against Stanford, and we expect to see as you take the road to play Pitt on Saturday.
Yeah, just really pleased with the way our football team competed. I thought they were extremely physical throughout the course of the ball game. We're able to start fast in all three phases, defensively getting stops and offensively getting some points. The early turnover helped push momentum as well. Aaron Robinson's pick that he takes down to the 1-yard line. But I thought our kids competed extremely hard and played really smart football all day long, and obviously they were excited about the win. But we're excited about the next opponent as well. On the road against Pitt, playing really good football, extremely physical football team that challenges everything on the defense side of the ball and same offensively. So, onward to the next one, and excited about that challenge.
Take questions for Coach Josh Heupel, please. Star 1 on your telephone keypad will put you in the queue, then the operator will introduce you.
We have a question from Dan Tortora with wakeupcalldt.com.
Good afternoon, Coach. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Just what you can say about Dylan Gabriel's play at quarterback through these first few games, just what he's been able to do and the leadership he's been able to display, obviously, amidst a bunch of injuries that had happened going into the season.
Yeah, just one, he's always prepared in a great way, and that's why he's put himself in a position and when he's gotten the opportunity to go out and play really well. A kid that understands what we're doing and understands defenses really well and is really decisive with the football. Our football team's got a ton of confidence in him, like they do the other quarterbacks that sit in that meeting room. But I thought on Saturday he was really decisive, extremely accurate with the ball, and threw the deep ball extremely well.
When this team, no matter who they play, what injuries happen on your squad and whatnot, they always seem to come forward, and the next man up approach seems to truly something that UCF's been able to embody. Just what you can say about whether it's Stanford or inside of the American or whoever it may be, that not only is this team successful over these last few seasons and obviously under you these last few, but also when another guy has to step up.
Yeah, we talk about the strength of a position group can never be one man, and you're always one play away, which I think a lot of people talk about, but just trying to create the urgency in their preparation so that they're ready to go play at a really high level. Our brotherhood inside of our locker room is really strong. When somebody goes down, it hurts everyone, but I think they always rally around that as well. So when we have had a guy go down, the next guy has stepped up and played in a really good way. Obviously that's, dating all the way back to some of the stuff with McKenzie last year.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Next we'll hear from John McGonigal with the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette.
Hi, Josh. Thanks for your time. What have you seen on Pitt's defense, their personnel, and kind of how that's maybe changed since the last time you guys faced them last year?
Yeah, some of the faces are the same. A lot of them are different. I think they're playing extremely cohesively. Just the communication between the first, second, and third levels really sound. They're fitting everything extremely well in the run game and make it extremely difficult to run the football. They're challenging everything out on the outside and are extremely well coached. Up front, big, strong, physical. Also able to rush the passers off the edges in particular, and long and athletic on the back end. So huge test. They're playing really good football, and obviously this past Saturday, played extremely well on the defense side of the football.
Mr. McGonigal, do you have anything further?
I don't. Thank you for your time, Josh.
Yep.
Thank you. We'll hear from Adam Rittenberg with ESPN.com.
Him to have success immediately, what has to go into it from your mind? Like, what are you watching for with a freshman put in that position to see what will work or not in that situation?
I'm sorry, Adam. I apologize. I think the beginning of it got cut off a little bit. What was the first part of that question?
Yeah, I was just asking, for a guy like Dylan to have success early, what are you as a coach watching for? What are the markers that, are kind of most important for a new quarterback to go in there and have success immediately in your offense?
I think one, just being really decisive with the football, based on, safety rotation, coverages that he's seeing, getting his eyes in the right place, that allows him to be on time with the football. Is he being accurate with the football? Just his body position inside of the pocket. I think those are the initial things that you're looking for immediately as he starts.
When a team has success offensively for a while, in that position, people kind of tend to think everybody's the same. But what is unique about his game that maybe is different from McKenzie or Mack or some of the other guys you guys have had at quarterback?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of consistencies in those guys, and a big part of that is just the way that they're coached. Coach Levy does a fantastic job with those guys, and I think as a staff we try to put them in a position where they're have an opportunity to be extremely successful with their skill sets. I think the thing that's most striking about Dylan is just how comfortable he is and how confident he is in the way he approaches the game. At such a young age, right? I mean, he's a true freshman, and the game's never been too big for him. He's never seemed overwhelmed. He always appears to be in complete control of everything that's going on, and that certainly was the case on Saturday.
Thanks, Josh.
Yep.
Next, we'll hear from Leo Haggerty with It Sports Magazine.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Hey.
Coach, when you get in the spread formation and it's 3rd and 4th and short, it's really 3rd or 4th and 6 or 7 because you got to snap it back so far. I'm an old school guy. Do you have a under center package for those short yardage situations?
Not one that was shown this year. No.
Coach, last question. Thank you for your time. What level of frustration do you have when you get a big return on a punt or a kickoff and somebody just blocks a guy in the back?
Same frustration every coach feels whenever there's a yellow hanky out on the field.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck this weekend.
Yep.
Any final questions for Coach Heupel, please? *1 on your telephone keypad, if so. Coach, as always, thanks for your time today. We look forward to hearing from you once again next Monday.